dirty, folks.
Please don't mind us. We're a little busier than usual this evening.
We've got to get the blue room ready for our new resident, Dr. Emmett's orders.
On top of that, we've agreed to take on some overflow patients from the neighboring homes. See, the plumbing took out earlier this evening, and it still isn't up to snuff. Sorry for the expression.
So, we will have 5 guests who will be staying with us for a while. But don't worry, they'll only be sharing this wing for a night or 2, until we can open up some beds for them someplace else, or get them back to their own homes.
Well, Mr. Porter, we better go get those rooms ready.
My, we simply are hosting a great deal of company this evening. Although, I do believe our new resident has yet to grace us with her presence. Is the car still in front, Barry?
Oh, Barry! Florence was speaking to you.
I'm sorry, Florence. I was watching the fireflies. What did you say?
I said, can you see if they've left yet?
Oh. I wish I'd been born a cat so I can see in the dark.
Well, I don't think I'm going to wait for him. I'm going to get a book and go to my room.
Does your jaw hurt tonight, Jeff?
No, not bad.
Why, then stay a little longer. We'd like to have you.
Jeff, you've already invested 267 minutes in waiting. Surely you can afford an additional 10 cents worth.
All right, my statistical friend. My curiosity is good for 10 minutes more.
I wonder what she is like. Miss Willie says she's from one of the wealthiest families in America.
Oh, that's bad. She'll have an expensive camera she can't work. Or rape about an artist I've never heard of.
Oh, cynic, has money spoiled me?
Do you have money, Fairy?
Bags.
Now, let's not be prejudiced about wealth. You see, some of my best friends are wealthy. Now, Hannibal, play something up for us while we're waiting. Help distract Jeff.
Well, you catch me tuned. What shall I play?
Surprise us.
How about a gypsy chardage?
No! Please don't play gypsy music, Hannibal. It frightens me.
Frightens you?
Terrifies me. I was kidnapped when I was a child by gypsies, and I was rescued just as they were about to cut off my hair and change my name to Lavinia. Well, they were.
Go ahead, Hannibal.
I wonder if she likes music too. Maybe she plays an instrument herself. The harp! Oh, I adore the harp. I'm sorry, Hannibal. Go ahead. All my life, my father, like an angel.
Jeff, what are you doing?
Oh, there's a book I want on the shelf.
Barry, get the book for Jeff so that we can listen to Hannibal.
I'll get a chair.
No, really, Fairy, it's okay. I can get it.
No. This is the only time I get to feel tall. I used to be so much taller, but my parents started tying bricks to my head to stop me from outgrowing my clothes. Which book did you want?
Lifespan of the Ape.
People give the strangest books to this library. I could never get into the forbidden Tibet.
Do you know, I feel smarter than anybody in the room.
It's the yellow one.
Books are in my blood. My mother invented the filing system for the New York Library. She was queen of the cross index.
I'll get Jeff's book, Fairy.
No, musicians shouldn't work.
Be careful, Fairy. Don't get dust in your eyes.
What about animal husbandry? I can reach that.
No, this time it's gotta be the lifespan of the ape.
Here, goose it out with this.
The light.
Lights! Turn the light back
Don't
on!
let me fall!
Hurry, Hannibal! Get to the switch before someone gets hurt!
It would seem Mrs. Patty's back.
Lights!
Please, Mrs. Patty, let us keep the lights on.
Some nights you're going to turn the lights out at the wrong time and hurt someone. Then you'll be sorry. I do wish you'd chosen to give something else up for Lent.
It's unfair to make the rest of us suffer for you to get to heaven, Mrs. Patty.
Some of us like electricity.
Now you sit at your easel like a good girl and leave the lights alone.
You certainly scared us, Miss Willie. We thought you were in the front office.
with a violin bow.
I can't quite reach it.
I certainly didn't mean to cause all this commotion. I'm sorry.
No, no, no. It's okay. Everybody watch his own head. Timber! There's your book, Jeffrey. You can take the bow, Miss Willie. Here's my hand, Hannibal.
The next time someone needs a book from the top, Fairy, call me. That whole shelf could have fallen on you.
Oh, whoever heard of getting hurt by good books?
Enough of them might, and I'd hate for that to happen.
I hate everything in the world, but most of all, I hate cold cream, hot dogs, codfish, crawfish, catfish, catnip, sheep dip, sawdust, subways, sewers, skewers, buttermilk, caterpillars, frictions, fractions, pens, puns, pens, policemen, and electricity!
Look at her still, Miss Willie.
What is she like, Miss Willie?
I haven't seen her. Let's tidy up the room a bit. Fairy, will you put the Parcheesi board away, please?
Is she young or old, Miss Willie?
All I know is that her family name is Savage, and she gets the blue room.
I hope she isn't beautiful. Competition exhausts me. Do love the track.
Well, Bingo, you tied that one in a hurry.
Please don't call me that, Miss Willie. It's a pet name my wife uses.
I forgot.
Please don't single me out to kiss.
You're the handsomest.
What would my wife say if she came to call and saw a strange woman kissing me? She'd explode.
She certainly would if I know her.
Will you please try to remember?
I'll try. Forgive me.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling!
Hello? Yes, Dr. Emmett, right away. Hannibal, will you put the dartboard away, please? Try not to clutter the place, darlings. Let's make a good first impression.
Oh, you go ahead.
Oh, why, I was just gonna say they're taking an awful long time in the front office, don't you think?
I think so. We really haven't had anyone exciting here since that magician's wife. Remember her? She was all nerves, being sawed in half so much. What was her name again?
Something hyphenated.
I don't remember. All I know is that she had color. All my relations are so drab. Both my parents were albinos.
You shouldn't invent such things, Fairy.
Well, they were emotional albinos.
Mean.
Fairy, don't peek.
Do you see anything?
Yes, I do.
Well, what do you see?
Someone coming out of Dr. Emmett's office. Who? 1, 2, 3 strange people. Let's hide in the hall and eavesdrop.
Is that ethical, Jeff?
We'll be sent out anyhow.
One could call it espionage.
Come, Miss Patty. We're going to spy.
Fine, but this is the last time I'm gonna be a party to peeking. Kneeling simply ruins my nylons, Fairy.
I mustn't get excited, or I'll get the hiccups and betray us.
Dr. Emmett will join you in a moment.
Please tell them that there's nothing more. We'd like to start back.
Yes, Senator. There are assorted candies and magazines on the table. Please make yourselves at home.
Well, what do you think of it now, Titus? Are you reassured?
Somewhat. It certainly doesn't look like an institution.
Not at all.
Mother will be contented and happy here, I'm sure. It's a charming place.
I just hope we haven't made a mistake.
Darling, the only mistake we made was in not taking steps sooner.
I don't like to be thought insensitive or anything, but it might have been wiser to have kept her home with independence.
That would have been an utter disaster.
There's no need to be cruel.
I'm not being cruel, I'm being practical.
No, you're callous. That's what comes after too many marriages and divorces.
Samuel, darling, We've done what had to be done. Let's not quarrel about this, please.
Little Bell's right. We are acting in everyone's best interests.
I'm sorry to have delayed you. I was anxious to have Dr. Johnson question your mother.
This is quite a place to have you, Doctor. It's been a great relief to us to have found it so cheerful.
But then we were reassured that your place offered the best that money could buy.
Well, we hope we offer the best that experience can provide.
One thing I meant to ask you, Doctor. Will Mother be exposed to any danger here?
Of course not. The patients in this wing are in their final stage of treatment. They're extremely kind and cooperative. On the surface, most of them would appear quite as normal as, say, yourself, Senator.
You don't say.
While we're waiting, I'd like to ask a few questions about this memorial fund of your mother's.
There's a little more to tell. She plans on using it to get rid of the entire staff estate.
The newspapers called her her happiness fund.
Was this indifference to money something recent?
I wouldn't say so.
She's always given money to foolish causes.
Could you be more specific?
Well, there was an Italian farmer who wanted a box of soil from Italy.
Just her.
Mother spent $200 just to get it for him.
Then there was a flower peddler who wanted a tombstone for his horse.
He got it.
After Father died, this obsession grew progressively worse. Last summer, she chartered a private ocean liner to send 1,000 school children around the world on an all-expense-paid trip.
Why?
She said they ought to go around the world while there was still a world around.
We stopped her just as she was on the verge